Big news has now arrived on Gunners. You want to know all the details, so follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you are in love with Arsenal, show your love and subscribe to THE channel now and turn on notifications. Here we post daily news and behind the scenes of the biggest club in THE Premier League, Arsenal. Thank you. Arsenal gains momentum in the race for Alexander Isak after Newcastle's double blow. The recent elimination of Newcastle United from the FA Cup at the hands of Brighton has opened up new possibilities for Arsenal in their ongoing pursuit of Alexander Isak. For over 18 months, Isak has been a key target for Arsenal, particularly under the watchful eye of manager Mikel Arteta. The interest in him dates back to his days at Real Sociedad, making him a familiar name in the Gunners' transfer discussions. For Arsenal to have a realistic chance of signing the Swedish international in the upcoming summer transfer window, several factors needed to align. Chief among these was Newcastle's absence from European football, or at the very least, the Champions League. With Isak approaching his mid-20s, he harbours ambitions of playing at the highest levels, and the recent FA Cup exit has further diminished Newcastle's prospects of European competition. With Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Tottenham all out of the FA Cup, the pathway is clear for an underdog team to make a surprising run. However, Newcastle will not be among them. As last season showed with Manchester United securing a Europa League spot despite a low league finish, there's still hope for clubs that may not qualify through their league standings. Currently sitting 6th in the league, Newcastle is in a precarious position, just 1 point ahead of Bournemouth and Brighton, and only 2 points clear of Fulham and Aston Villa, who are battling for mid-table relevance. Adding to Newcastle's woes, Anthony Gordon received a straight red card, sidelining him for the crucial Carabao Cup final against Liverpool, as well as key league matches against West Ham and Brentford. This trio of setbacks could leave Isak facing a season without silverware, a scenario that might make a move to a top club like Arsenal even more appealing. As the Gunners plan to invest heavily in a striker this summer, Isak has emerged as a primary target alongside alternatives like Benjamin Sesko. However, the cost of securing Isak could be significant, especially considering his contract still has several years remaining. Arsenal must carefully weigh the financial implications of such a transfer against their broader needs in midfield, defense, and a backup goalkeeper. With so many positions requiring attention, Newcastle's disappointing season may ultimately shape Arsenal's strategy, potentially making their pursuit of Isak a key component of their summer plans. As the transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on the developments at both clubs. Arsenal's ambitions are clear, and the shifting dynamics within Newcastle could create the perfect storm for Isak's potential move to the Emirates. With Newcastle's exit from the FA Cup, the pressure on Isak to evaluate his future options intensifies. The young striker, known for his agility and goal-scoring prowess, is undoubtedly eyeing a club that can offer him the chance to compete at the highest level. As the season progresses, Arsenal's ambitions to secure a top-tier forward become clearer, and Isak fits the bill perfectly. As discussions surrounding the summer transfer window heat up, the potential implications for both clubs are profound. For Arsenal, acquiring Isak would not only bolster their attacking options but also send a strong signal to their rivals that they are serious about returning to the top of English football. Arteta is keen to build a squad capable of challenging for titles, and securing a player of Isak's caliber would be a significant step in that direction. Meanwhile, Newcastle's management faces mounting pressure to reassess their strategy. With their league standing precarious and the spectre of a trophyless season looming, they may have to consider their approach to retaining star players like Isak. The club has invested heavily in recent years, and a failure to secure European football could jeopardize their long-term ambitions. Reports suggest that the board is already strategizing how to reinvigorate the squad should Isak depart, including exploring potential signings to fill the void. Additionally, the reactions from fans and pundits alike are starting to surface. Arsenal supporters are buzzing at the prospect of welcoming Isak to the Emirates, envisioning a dynamic partnership with their existing stars. On the other hand, Newcastle fans are expressing concern over the implications of losing a player of Isak's quality, fearing it could signal a step back in their aspirations to establish themselves as a top club in the Premier League. Furthermore, with the summer transfer window approaching, speculation around Isak's future is likely to escalate. Arsenal's strong showing in the league could make them an even more attractive destination for the Swedish forward, especially if they secure a Champions League spot. Conversely, if Newcastle manages to pull together a strong finish and remains competitive in domestic cups, it could influence Isak's decision to stay and fight for silverware with the Magpies. In this ever-evolving football landscape, every match and every decision counts. For Arsenal, the focus is on making strategic investments to ensure they remain competitive. For Newcastle, It's about overcoming the current challenges and setting the stage for future success. As both clubs navigate this pivotal moment, Alexander Isak stands at the center of a potential shift that could reshape the fortunes of both teams. The coming weeks will be crucial as fans eagerly await updates on Isak's situation and Newcastle's response to their growing woes. Will Isak find a new home at Arsenal, or will Newcastle find a way to keep their star player in the fold? The answers may soon unfold, with significant ramifications for the Premier League landscape. The mistake Arsenal must avoid before a £50 million summer transfer for Nico Williams. As speculation swirls around a potential £50 million transfer of Nico Williams to Arsenal this summer, it's crucial for the club to address a common misconception about transfers that could influence their decision. Arsenal has significant work ahead in the summer transfer window, as Mikel Arteta aims to bolster his squad with a high-caliber attacker. With the team struggling for goals, especially following a series of injuries that have plagued their frontline, the urgency is palpable. Nico Williams, the talented winger from Athletic Club, has emerged as a prominent target. The Spanish international made headlines last season, playing a pivotal role in his national team's success at the European Championship, where he scored in the final against England. Arsenal, along with Arteta, showed interest in signing him last summer, but Williams chose to remain in Bilbao, a decision not entirely unexpected given his reported desire to join Barcelona, a move that proved unattainable at the time and may still face hurdles in the future. Additionally, Williams' club will be hosting the Europa League final at their stunning San Mamés Stadium this season, a tournament they are well positioned to compete in, facing AS Roma in the round of 16. Should they progress, they could meet teams like Rangers or Fenerbahce in the quarter-finals, and possibly even rivals like Real Sociedad in the semi-finals. Therefore, Williams could find himself playing in a prestigious final, which might further complicate any transfer discussions. For Arsenal, the prospect of acquiring Williams is appealing, particularly after the recent struggles of Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard. Trossard, who shone with 17 goals last season, has found it difficult to regain that form, while Martinelli has battled with inconsistency and injury issues. Some analysts have suggested that Arsenal might consider offloading one of these wingers in the summer to make room for a new first-choice left winger. Fans are yearning for a prolific goalscorer to share the burden alongside Bukayo Saka and take some pressure off the attacking line. However, those expecting Williams to be a traditional goal-scoring winger may be in for a surprise. While there's no doubt that Williams is one of the most exciting talents in European football, his value isn't primarily defined by his goal tally. Instead, he thrives as a creative force on the pitch. Although he has netted 6 goals this season, it's unlikely he will reach the prolific numbers of players like Mohamed Salah or even match the rising goal count of Saka, who hit 20 last season. Instead, it's Saka, alongside hopefully a new central striker, who will need to shoulder the goal-scoring responsibilities. While both Saka and Williams can provide the kind of service that most forwards can only dream of, Williams' true strength lies in his ability to create opportunities for his teammates. Last season, he recorded an impressive 16 assists, and even in a quieter year, he's already notched 7 this season. Bringing Williams to Arsenal would not just be a matter of filling a roster spot, it could represent a significant upgrade in creativity and playmaking ability. His £50 million release clause might sound steep, but for a player of his caliber, it wouldn't necessarily break the bank for the club's new sporting director. In conclusion, as Arsenal looks to make strategic moves this summer, understanding the true impact of a player like Nico Williams is essential. While his scoring may not rival the top marksman, his creative potential could elevate Arsenal's attacking play to new heights, ensuring they remain competitive in their pursuit of silverware. With the right approach, Williams could become a pivotal piece in Arteta's vision for the future of the Gunners. As Arsenal weighs the potential acquisition of Nico Williams, it's essential to consider the broader implications of such a move. With the Premier League becoming increasingly competitive, securing a player with Williams' creativity and flair could provide Arsenal with a much-needed edge. His ability to not only create chances but also to link up play effectively would fit seamlessly into Arteta's tactical framework, which emphasizes fluid attacking movements and quick transitions. Furthermore, the interest in Williams reflects a strategic shift in Arsenal's recruitment approach. In recent seasons, the Gunners have focused on bringing in young, dynamic players who can grow with the club. Williams, at just 22 years old, embodies this vision. His potential to develop into a key player aligns perfectly with Arsenal's long-term goals of returning to the top of both domestic and European competitions. The timing of this potential transfer is also crucial. With the Gunners striving for a strong finish in the league and possibly competing in Europe next season, having a player like Williams could enhance their chances significantly. His experience on the international stage, particularly in high-pressure matches like the European Championship, would be invaluable as Arsenal aims to challenge for titles. Moreover, the potential impact of signing Williams goes beyond the pitch. His arrival could ignite excitement among fans, reinvigorating the club's image as a destination for top talent. This shift could lead to increased ticket sales, merchandise purchases, and overall engagement from the fan base. A successful transfer window, highlighted by the acquisition of a sought-after player like Williams, could further solidify Arsenal's standing in the football community. However, the club must tread carefully. Balancing the budget while addressing other pressing needs, such as strengthening the midfield and defence, will be vital. If Williams is brought in, Arsenal will need to ensure that they do not neglect other areas of the squad that require attention. The interplay between a potential move for Williams and the club's overall strategy will be a delicate dance, and every decision made in the coming months will carry weight. In addition, the uncertainty surrounding the futures of other key players, including Martinelli and Trossard, adds another layer of complexity to the situation. If the club chooses to offload one of these wingers, it could open the door for Williams to step in as a primary attacking option. However, the ramifications of such moves must be carefully considered, as it could impact team chemistry and dynamics. As the summer transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on Arsenal and their pursuit of Williams. If they can navigate the challenges ahead, including potential competition from other clubs and the financial constraints of a busy transfer market, they might just secure a game-changing talent. The potential signing of Nico Williams could not only elevate the squad's performance but also signal a new chapter in Arsenal's quest to reclaim their place among the elite of English football. With the spotlight shining brightly on both the player and the club, the coming months will undoubtedly be filled with anticipation and speculation. Will Arsenal make their move, or will they find themselves outmaneuvered in the race for one of Europe's brightest talents? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain: the stakes are high, and the future of Arsenal's ambitions hinges on the decisions made in the weeks to come. First update on Kai Havertz's injury as Mikel Arteta seeks solutions for Arsenal's striker crisis. In a season marked by relentless challenges, the Arsenal squad faces yet another setback as Kai Havertz has been spotted for the first time since embarking on his recovery journey. The team's offensive woes have intensified, leaving manager Mikel Arteta grappling for answers amidst a string of injuries that have sidelined nearly all of his key attacking players. Alongside Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel Martinelli are also unavailable, creating a significant void in the team's offensive lineup for the foreseeable future. Havertz sustained his injury during what was meant to be a rejuvenating training camp in Dubai, an opportunity for the players to recuperate and bond in a new environment. Unfortunately, for the former Chelsea forward, the experience has turned into a struggle. Arteta reflected on the situation, saying, "We were having a great camp in Dubai, focusing on recovery and connecting with nature in a different setting. Then, unexpectedly, the injury occurred, which is a massive blow given our current circumstances." The impact of Havertz's injury weighs heavily on the squad, especially as they navigate a challenging phase. Arteta emphasized the resilience of his team, stating, "We faced a lot this season, and it's a challenge I embrace. We love this. It's an opportunity to see what our team is truly made of." Losing 4 frontline players like this will be devastating for any team in this league, yet I know how we will respond. Despite these adversities, Arteta has expressed admiration for his squad's ability to remain competitive, currently sitting in second place in the league. He pointed out that many other teams would likely be struggling far more if faced with similar injury problems. However, with Arsenal unable to find the back of the net in their last 2 league matches, the urgency for solutions has never been greater. In a recent Instagram post, Havertz shared a glimpse of his recovery, appearing alongside renowned hairstylist _xy_Senio, known for working with some of football's biggest stars. In the image, Havertz can be seen wearing a substantial leg brace, a visible reminder of the challenges he is facing on his road to recovery. As Arsenal fans rally behind their team, the hope is that Havertz can return to the pitch soon, reigniting the spark needed to push the Gunners forward. With Arteta's determination and the team's collective spirit, there's a shared belief that they can overcome this hurdle and continue their pursuit of success. Every player, including Havertz, is crucial to the team's aspirations, and the journey ahead will be a test of resilience, unity, and talent.